3,000. Okay. So you've spent like 400 with me on those two leads and you've got $10,000 in jobs.
Right, because this first one here is a $7,000 job. And
Successful
you
with
know what
you.
else is really cool, Calvin, is you being the owner of this. I can get a hold of you and talk to you within a few days. You're not going to get that everywhere. I can't say anything more positive about you guys than I already did. And in the beginning, I was a little skeptical, man. I really was.
Man,
Calvin, I
don't.
can't say enough how happy I am with you guys. And you know, you're a great guy, even on a personal level. I like you, and I get a feeling that you care, and that's so we're gonna always work together. I don't think I'm ever really gonna not work with you at any point. So you're
I'm
you're a part of it. You're a part of our team now. Calvin, how are you?
I'm good, thanks. How are you?
I'm good. Just doing some working.
Was the job that you booked starting today?
Yes, I'm there now. You want to see how it looks?
Yeah, of course. I'd love to.
Okay. How do I flip the camera around?
There should be a button somewhere.
Okay. So
Oh yeah,
this is the space. So I have to paint all
nice.
this um all in here.
Wow.
Um it's pretty big. I've already started working on some doors. You
Okay.
can see this door I just painted, got done painting this one.
Wow, that looks like a smooth finish.
Yeah, I'm pretty good at it. And then you come back here and it's the rest of this. It's a big area.
Amazing. And
Yeah.
it's pretty exciting that this was the very first estimate that you did and you won the job.
You know, the second estimate you gave me for Debbie Hamlin,
Uh-huh.
I booked that job too.
Wow, that's wow, that's crazy.
Yeah, so I booked both of them, to be honest.
Oh, that's like 100% conversion, man. That's insane.
You know, I was trying to tell you, once I get a chance to talk to the people and sit down with them and spend some time with them and show them that I'm not there to just take their money and run away and I'm there to help.
That's
Debbie
crazy.
actually had
I
Debbie Debbie actually had two other painters show up while I was there because I was there so
Whoa.
long.
That's like a nightmare situation for most painters.
It is, and I closed the deal that day.
That's crazy. So what's your secret? Tell any other painter that's probably watching this.
Um, I think the secret is actually you got to give a shit.
Yeah.
She'd been screwed over by some contractors, so we were there talking, and she had an area that had like an air filter area, and
Mhm.
somebody never cleaned it up, and so I was looking at it, and I said, you know what? And she already told me she had other people coming. I grabbed my tools, and it took me 10 minutes to fix it for her.
Wow, that's crazy. This is the first time I'm hearing of something like this, man.
Yeah, she was so upset of how people have treated her. She was almost tears in her eyes. She take advantage of, and I said, okay, you have other people coming, no big deal. So she was really upset that this thing was leaking. I didn't say anything. I went out to my truck. I got the tools. It took me 10 minutes. I said, by the way, this is fixed. She called me back inside. She said, let me just sign the contract with you because you're
Oh
better
my
than most people.
God. That's
So it worked out.
crazy, man.
Yeah.
So
So
yeah,
the
just
first
giving
two
a shit.
jobs you've given me, I've booked both jobs you've given me.
That's insane. So I was just actually going to ask you, how do you show them that you actually do give a shit? And then, you just going in there, doing a 10-minute job, just showing them what you're all about. I think that's an insane strategy. Let me tell you, yeah, it's
I think what I do is I spend the time with them, I talk with them, I walk around, I ask them what they want, what they need, what's the areas of concern, what I can do to help them, and just ask them play by. A lot of people don't want to spend time with these
yeah,
customers because they don't know if it's going to work out or not. I want to treat everybody like I do as if it was my mother, my sister, my wife, or me. I just give them what I would want. I treat
that
them kindly.
Yeah, that's beautiful. I love it. And
Yep.
on the other side of it, when we set the appointment, we actually tell them that, Tony is going to walk around the project with you. He's going to look at what needs to be done. If there are any areas of improvement, anything that needs repairs. We tell them that on the call when we're scheduling the estimate, so they know that that's something they should expect.
Right. And I tell them that, and when I get there, they're so relieved to that it's a normal human being guy. I show up dirty just like this. I'm in my work truck. I get out. I extend my hand. I say, "Hey, how you doing? Here's some business cards, and let's figure out what you have going on, and let me help you."
Nice, nice. I love it.
Yep.
I'm amazed, and it's really impressive what you've done. So, what was the second
Yes,
job
sir.
worth?
The second one is for David Hamlin. It's to do an exterior.
Okay, and how much was it for?
I think I booked it for 2,900 or 3,000.
3,000. Okay, so you've spent like 400 with me on those two leads, and you've got $10,000 in jobs.
Right, because this job, this first one here, is a $7,000 job.
Yeah, that's crazy. It's like two and a half, 25 times or something like that. Uh,
Yeah. I was a little sketchy about it at first doing the lead thing, and some of them are not going to work out. Some are, and you can kind of tell when you listen if you when you pay attention to the call, and if you see the way they're going about things, and you just they just want to. These people just need help. They just want a hand, and they want somebody that cares. They want somebody that's going to show up and do what they say they're going to do on time. It's very, very easy to close these things.
I love to do like a longer session with you when you have some time just to get some ideas and some tips and tricks that could help the other painters we're working with. Some of them are struggling to close jobs and stuff like that. So I'd love to like do
Absolutely.
a little bit of a more of a deep dive into it. So
Okay.
yeah, I'm excited. I don't know if you got the notification yet, but my team told me that they booked another appointment for you for Thursday, I believe, Wednesday or Thursday.
I did see it come through. I just haven't had a chance. I think all I seen was an interior or an exterior, I think 850 square feet.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. So what's your
So
process after we schedule it? Do you call them right away, or do you call them before you go out, or what do you do?
I typically try to call them the same day because then it shows them that, okay, this guy's not just sitting with it for a few days. You're following up with them to say, hey, I know you spoke with this team and they're really great. I just wanted to touch some base with you, let you know, hey, I'm the owner operator. If there's anything you need or any further questions, you can either contact Calvin or you can have my cell phone directly and call me if you need to switch anything, whatever we can do to make it easy for you. That's what I do.
Sounds good. That's awesome. And do you call them before you leave and to reach to go out to the estimate?
So I actually call them the night before. And then the next day, an hour before I'm supposed to arrive, I just give them a quick call and say, hey, I'm just letting you know I'm on my way. Just wanted to make sure we were still good to go for today. And they like that. They love that when you recheck in because it shows that you don't just have it in your calendar like, oh shit, it's another person I have to talk to. When you do that extra step, it shows something.
Yeah. And we've actually got an automated thing going on where as soon as the appointment is booked, we text them your number. So, and we tell them, hey, this is Tony, he's the owner of the company. This is his direct number. Just save it. He's going to reach out to you soon. And you don't want to miss the call. So we send them that text message with your number so they have it with them.
Okay. If you want to later today, whenever you want, I owe you for the lead. Um, I owe you one. I think I owe you a lead, and I want to make sure you get it. I'm sorry about the banking thing. They still haven't gotten all the way worked out, but I just had to redo everything. It's still been a nightmare. But I feel like sometimes if you something negative like that happens, I think sometimes blessings and positive are going to come like they just did. So you have to just roll with the punches.
Yeah, I'm glad to hear that. And I'm glad we were the silver lining to the dark cloud that happened over the weekend.
It really was. It really was. And I was just ecstatic and I felt good. And then I've booked some more jobs myself, and now I'm busy all the way through almost November. But in case one cancels, I always try to have, I try to stay because I've had some that I booked, and I've had some customers call me back, and
Hmm.
I've done other things, and now their family wants things, and
Yeah.
it's
I mean, if
word of
you
mouth is a great thing too.
if you do good work, you're always gonna get referrals and stuff like that.
But you know what, though, Calvin, to be honest with you, all of us can get out here and paint and do construction pretty good. It's the little details that matter so much to these people. It really is. The little things are going to make a big difference between call him or call him or call him because they can call anybody. I'm not no better than anybody else. I'm good, but I'm no better than anybody else that's been doing this for a long time. I think it's the fine touches is what gets you calls and get you hired on the spot.
Yeah, I love your outlook, and I think that's something that has also impacted your closing rate and your ability to connect with these homeowners. I just love your outlook to the entire painting industry.
Just have to be positive and just put the best foot forward, you know.
Yeah, I completely agree. There was this other, I was just going through a training with another coach that coaches for painting and something that he does. And I think this is along the lines of what you do as well. What he does is he had in his code, he has a special conditions section that talks about anything that, that's personalized to the homeowner. So for example, if the homeowner says, yeah, I don't want any painting done between 2 and 4 because my baby naps at that time, you have special conditions in there that says no painting to be done between 2 and 4, and those are the personal touches that really get you
I
the
have
job. And
the
I think
I have the same thing on the bottom of my contract in my notes. It's called special instructions. Any special instructions, knock at the front door, come to the back door, dogs will bark here, and it's the little things that matter. You know, it really is. That's important. And it's just you have to remember. I think everybody has to remember, no matter how big you get. If I have 100 employees, you have to remember that every single person you come in contact with is a human being, and everybody has feelings, emotions, good days, bad days, and they just want to be treated fairly and don't take advantage of them. It's very simple to. It's really easy to be successful at this. Once you get in front of somebody, getting the lead is more than half the battle. And once you have that set up, you really just have to do the rest of it yourself, and you got to just make sure you do it the right way.
yeah. So uh, would you recommend other painters work with us with PrimerJobs? Just I know it's early stages, but I know you also left us a Google review. But what's your opinion? Just working with us and just the overall experience.
I have told any person I come in contact with that has a business and does painting, even people that are competitors, I'm telling them, listen, you have to give them a try because they will set you up in areas that you can't reach to, and they really do the footwork to get you where you need to be at. And once they get you there, they set it up nicely and correctly. They lay the work for you, and you just got to finish walking it out. And if you do it right, you'll close the job.
Amazing. I'm
It's
glad to
true.
hear it.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
So,
just I think we share the same outlook. We're just trying to do the best for the painters we're working with and do as much as we can to be
and
successful
you
with
know what
you.
else is really cool, Calvin, is you being the owner of this. I can get a hold of you and talk to you within a few days. You're not going to get that everywhere. Just like people with painting with me, they're not going to get the owner. They're going to get somebody else, or they're going to, they're not going to
Yeah.
get them. Personal touches are a big difference, man. They really make a huge difference.
Yeah, and I'd definitely like move things around in my life to accommodate my clients. Is definitely something that I want to keep going.
I know.
Even as we scale up and bring on more painters, I want to be available to my clients and to just get
I
hop on a Zoom call and just chat.
I can't say anything more positive about you guys than I already did. And in the beginning, I was a little skeptical, man. I really was. I was like, I don't know how this is going to work out, and nothing can happen for the next 3, 4 leads. Maybe it will, maybe it won't. But the proof's there that if you do it the right way, because these people are not going to waste their time to get leads and have somebody call them and have you come to their house for no reason. They
Yeah.
want it done. They just need to feel comfortable because you got to think you're walking in somebody's home. They have to know who you are. They have to trust you. You have to be polite, on time, courteous. Yes, ma'am. Yes, yes, sir. No, ma'am. No, sir. Make them feel like they're paying you. So you have to make them feel like they're getting their money's worth.
Yeah. This
That's it.
this has just been like a master class in getting 100% closing rate.
Yeah. I'm hoping this one that I do this week, I'll get that one too. I hope so.
Yeah. So as usual, as always, with your follow-up calls with the leads and stuff, if ever they want to cancel the appointment, you don't end up meeting the homeowner, just let us know. Drop us just reply to the texts that you get with the notifications for the appointments, and then we won't charge you for those leads as usual. And
Now, I do have a question. If it's a
yeah.
lead that I don't necessarily want to follow up on, I have the right to say, hey, I don't want to do this one. This one's not right for me.
Um, you do. in certain situations, so for example, if it's too far away and you don't want to travel all the way to get to the job, definitely you can say, hey, this is too far away from me, I don't want to do the job. If it's something that's too small, uh yeah, you can definitely say that you don't want to do the job. There are a few other situations. I mean, if you just don't want to do the job for the sake of not doing the job, that's going to be a little bit of a concern for us, just because we are putting the money into the advertising to get the leads, schedule them, stuff like that. So, um,
I understand. I want to take a better look at this one you've sent me for this lady and the size of it and the siding thing. It may be one of them things where I don't know how we can do it, but I don't know if this one's going to be one that I'm going to want to do because of the time constraints I have and it being so small.
mhm.
It may end up being more of a hassle for me and the guys that I have versus I don't
Yeah.
know how quick he wants to get it done. I have to read it all tonight when I haven't had a
Yeah.
chance. I've been running around crazy all day with the owner here and just
Mhm.
getting a lot done.
Fair enough. I mean, in situations like that, you can definitely reach out. Just let us know what's the reason you don't want to do the job, and we look at it. And we are very flexible in that way. We're not like other lead companies that are just gonna reject your disputes or anything that any of your concerns. So just let us know. Give
Okay.
us details about why you don't want the job. We'll review it, and in most situations, we're not going to charge you for it if it's not a good fit for you. So what's the next step, Tony? Are you planning to hire more people, or what's the
I have new employees starting tomorrow.
wow?
Yeah.
Wow, we're
So I have
we're
one
on the
new
same
guy starting
page.
tomorrow. He seems like he's going to be pretty good. So just with the amount of work we have, because I like I said, I have work booked all the way up, and if I can get to where I can, put somebody on another small project and at least prep it out or get something going, and versus all of us being in one area all day, if we can have two things going, one small, one big, and move the time around, it's more beneficial to us and to the guys, people we do work for, because they kind of want it done in a timely manner.
Yeah, for sure. And do you plan at some point to get off the tools and just do the estimates and just manage the project? So
No,
no.
no. I like it. I like this too. I love doing this. I love doing it. I don't know. There's something about it. I just love getting my hands dirty and love working along and I love doing it. I maybe one day, but not no time soon.
Not anytime soon. Okay, nice.
No,
I
sir.
do I do want to make sure that you have uh, the flexibility to actually go out to estimates when they're scheduled and stuff. So just keep that in mind. Like you
Okay, I
might you
sure
might have
will.
an estimate on a weekend, or midday in between the job. I don't know if what's your plan to actually go out to those, but just something to keep in
Okay.
mind.
I'm gonna like I said, not to touch back on it, but later tonight, once I get off of work, I'm gonna work till about 5 or 6. Once I get home tonight, I'm gonna look at the lead you did send me, and for some reason, if it happens to be something that I don't want to touch on, I'll email you back or I'll message you. And but as far as everything else is going, go ahead and take care of the responsibility I have for what I do owe you, and I apologize once again. And
Hey,
man,
don't
you guys,
mention it, man.
Calvin, I
Don't.
can't say enough how happy I am with you guys. And you're just you're a great guy, even on a personal level. I like you, and I get a feeling that you care, and that's So we're gonna always work together. I don't think I'm ever really gonna not work with you at any point. So you're
I'm
you're a part of it. You're a part of our team now.
I'm glad to hear it, and I'm excited to see your transformation over the next few years, and I hope you don't get too big to and forget about us.
That'll never happen. I did give you the rating on Google as well, and anytime you need anything else from me, and it's not a bullshit thing. It's a real genuine thing. You've had a chance to talk to me several times. I'm not one of them guys that I'm not gonna bullshit anything or excuse my language. If it's real, it's real, and if I say it's real, it's real. So
Yeah,
anything you need, I'd be more than happy to do or whatever I can.
awesome. I love that, and I'm actually going to be out in Florida early next year, so maybe if you're around, we can catch up and just have a chat.
I'd love to take you to dinner, man. Take you out and have a nice dinner and hang out and talk.
Yeah, I love that. All right, Tony.
Yeah, you got
Anything
it.
Any other concerns you have that you want to talk about? We spoke about the lead that we scheduled today. You're going to take a look at it, drop me an email if if you don't want to do the job. Give the lead a call if you want to. You have the all of her information, and
Yeah, I'm gonna try to later on today around 3 or 4 take a little break, jump in my phone for a little bit besides this, and yeah, I'm gonna try to call and then read up on it, and then once I get home, I'll either way, I'll if it's something that just isn't workable, I'll let you know. But if you don't hear from me, then we're all good to go.
sounds good.
Okay.
Oh,
All
all
right,
right,
Calvin.
Tony.
You have a awesome rest of your day, man, and thanks again for everything you do.
You too. It was amazing talking to you, catching up. Let's stay in touch. I think we can talk again next week, early next week, just to check in, see how everything's going.
Anytime you want to call, just send me an email with the link, and I'll be there no matter what.
All right. Sounds good, Tony. I'll talk to you then.
Okay. Take care.
Take care. You too. Bye.